Having spent, or some might say squandered, shed loads of cash sponsoring a Formula One team to build brand awareness, premium manufacturer Infiniti is now trying a different approach, building a smaller car to really drive volume sales. And here it is, the Q30.
If you're wondering what Infiniti is, well, it's a kind of fancy upmarket Nissan, as Lexus is to Toyota, for example. It's relatively new to the UK, but has been around in other markets since 1989, so you could hardly think of it as a Johnny-come-lately. The problem with the F1 tie-in was that customers failed to make a connection between the Grand Prix racers and the cars sat in the showrooms, so UK sales never really took off. But now, with its first ever compact car, Infiniti is looking to connect with a whole new audience, going head-to-head with key German rivals like the Audi A3 and BMW 1 Series.
Infiniti describes the Q30 as an active compact, and that translates into this almost SUV-like ground clearance married to a sleeker body. Now, I think the bold exterior design is a thing of beauty, but since that's supposed to be in the eye of the beholder, I'll shut up for a while and allow you to, behold.
The Q30's overall height is similar to regular compact hatchbacks, but its high-riding stance adds a go-anywhere versatility that gives you extra confidence when the weather turns nasty or you decide to indulge in a spot of mild off-roading, especially if you go for the four-wheel drive version we have here. There's a choice of 1 petrol and 2 diesel engines available. Ours is the top of the range 2.2 litre diesel, which pumps out a healthy 170 horsepower.
There is a sport version available, but even this premium trim model comes with paddle shifters and a sport setting if you prefer a more involving drive. But this car is really more about comfort, so when it comes to changing gear, most will let the smooth shifting double clutch automatic take the strain.
Peak torque of 350 Nm also plays its part in making your progress almost effortless, but if you choose to fully exploit the Q30's performance potential, then the engine will get a bit shouty, as you zip from 0 to 62 in 8.5 seconds, on your way to a flat-out maximum of 134 mph, where limits allow. A lighter touch, however, will be kinder to your ears and also to your pocket, as the compact Infiniti will return 57.6 miles per gallon on the combined cycle, with CO2 emissions of 127 grams per kilometre.
The Q30's raised ride height makes it easier to get in and out. And there's plenty of room both in the rear and here up front. And I especially like the fact that there is a home for your key. It's called the ignition. Other manufacturers, take note.
The interior design isn't as adventurous as the exteriors. The cabin's not quite up to Audi standards, but it still feels elegant and opulent, thanks in no small part to the abundance of high-quality leather, which smells deliciously expensive. The roomy cabin is backed up by a useful 430-litre boot, which ranks up there among the best in its class. And while we're at the tail end, it's worth noting the stylish dual chrome exhaust finishers, which come as part of the premium trim, along with LED front fog lamps, body-coloured and heated door mirrors, and 18-inch alloy wheels. These really are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the generous standard equipment fitted to our test car. There are just way too many items to mention, but despite this, I was surprised to find the sat-nav to be an optional extra on a car costing over
So the Q30 proves itself to be a very capable car, but should you choose one over an A-Class, a 1 Series or an A3? Well, from a design perspective alone, it makes the competition look positively dull. So if you want to stand out in the company car park and show the world that you're an independent thinker, then this compact Infiniti could be the car for you.